I look at my work at United, my teaching work, as a calling. It's a calling and it's ministry. And so in light of that, God has to inspire me, and He does. The Holy Spirit inspires me because He's the one that called me here to United, and He's called me to teach and minister to the students. And so the Lord inspires me. I pray over my work, pray over my lessons. Hopefully I'm hearing God as I ought to and ministering the things that the Lord wants me to share with the students. So the Lord inspires me, and then of course the students inspire me as well, because that's why I'm here. I'm here to help them. I'm here to serve them and help them to grow in their theological education, in their academic abilities and performance, but also in practical ministry and in their spiritual life. So God is always doing a new thing at United. There's always something new that the Spirit is working. God does something special and unique here that I think that it rarely happens in other seminaries. I may be wrong. But how many seminaries have an annual conference, for example, on the person and work of the Holy Spirit? Or an annual conference on deliverance, healing, and exorcism. This is the thing we do at United. Students are getting enriched intellectually, academically, but they're also being revitalized spiritually, being baptized in the Holy Spirit, being healed. We have a lot of healings happen in our class, people experiencing the power and presence of the Holy Spirit, which is what you would expect in a seminary, but it doesn't always happen. Maybe there's one type of student that comes and they're coming because they have to come. They're not really up or keen or excited about the academic portion of it. So I really like when those types of students become theologically enlightened, where they see that the academic rigor is important, that the study is important, that it actually adds to the good things that they already have. So that's exciting. The second type of student may think, well, I'm coming here to study. It's just going to be, books and burning the midnight oil, memorizing and studying, deep theological concepts. And they're surprised that seminary has that and more, that the Holy Spirit is present actually in the classroom. So when I see either one of these kind of students moving from point A to point B, it's always exciting. And the challenge is on me because I am the instructor. There's so many important things to consider and important questions I think that students or prospective students need to ask when considering a seminary. Now, of course, there's the obvious. There's cost. What's the theological perspective of the school? What kind of teaching modalities they offer, what's its accessibility if I'm far away, and those sort of things. But I think above all, students need to pray and ask, God, are you calling me? Again, it's a calling. Are you calling me to seminary? You need to pray for a seminary that is theologically rigorous with sound academic scholarship, but one that is not going to deconstruct your faith. You want to be able to add to your faith, modify your faith maybe, but have your faith also built up and supported, which often doesn't happen in seminaries. Now, of course, I believe that United Theological Seminary provides all of those. If you feel called by God to come here, you're going to get a sound academic theological education that will uphold and undergird the historic Christian faith and will prepare you and equip you for ministry. So I think those are the most important things, is that prayer and discernment.